Okay, the newest video is on the unfinished house that is on the 10 acres. So here's the front view, which you can see there's a lot of unfinished pieces to it. And just to give you a concept of where it is, I'm going to pan around. Look, there's a boat. But right back in those trees is the shop that we're staying in. So that's where we built the shop in relationship to this unfinished home. So the other thing that's over here is this falling down single wide mobile home. And when the roofing fell on this is when they decided to build this. So I'm going to pause and start again. Okay, so I'm at the front door, and right up there is the roadway that brings you to this house. And then they built some steps down. And this area right here that you see is like a garden closed-in area. And a lot of trash. Graden and Jacquelynn have been helping us throw things away, but we're stacking metal. And then we still have this old refrigerator to deal with that was full of food. So I'm going to open the front door for you. Okay, this would have been a living room. Used to have a wood-burning stove right in the corner there that we've given away to neighbors. This is the plastic that was up on the roofing. Jacquelynn and Graden removed all of the insulation, and it was full of furniture and trash. So this is a heck of a lot better than it used to look. But this allows Chuck to review it and determine if it's savable. So here is a stairway to the top, like loft area, which is where the parents were staying. And this is like a large, what was to be a bathroom. Nothing exciting. And this is the bedroom that the two teenage boys were staying in. Let's see if I can get all the way in there. Get a look. So a lot of water damage. Obviously not to code, things to work on. Come back this way. And this was the kitchen. Now the important part is there's no utilities running to this house. There's no water. There's no power. There's no sewage. So I'm not sure how they were managing it all. There were pieces put into play. There's a power box on the wall, but it's not hooked to anything. It's just a panel. So Chuck says that it's savable. So we're going to do a quick seal, which is just closing up that hole. And you can see that there's all along the roof line, whoops, right here, on all of the roof line, up above, up there, it's all open. So we have to put, I think he called them bird boxes. It's basically just the wood that goes across the top to seal that, kind of like the eave wood that they never put in. So there's lots of hornet nests inside of here also. But we're going to finish cleaning this out. Then we'll seal it. And we'll come back to it another year when we feel like working on it. And we are going to change it to where this isn't the kitchen. This will be a living room area and a big picture window out there because that's where the view is. And what they were using as the living room area is what will turn into the kitchen. We're going to make this wall here a wet wall. So that'll have all of the bathroom, shower, and toilet and sink access, and then also the kitchen sink would be against there. And we're going to do another restroom upstairs, so it'll be more like a master bedroom upstairs. And we're going to rent it. That's the plan. So I'll take you for a little bit of a tour of the outside because there's just not much more to show inside of here. Okay, so I'm standing at with the roadway to my back, and this is kind of like the view from the road that you get of the house. And windows are broken. We need to replace them also. And then this little like garden fencing goes around the house, and I'll take a walk along the side. I just thought before I walk along the side, I'll show you the bear paw prints, because he comes through and he has destroyed the apple trees that were over here, ate all the apples. So there you go, bear paw. Okay, so I was just showing you this side, and now I've walked around to here. Let you see that the wrap is coming off. We'll have to rewrap the house. We'll be replacing some of the plywood also. But that's the view that you would get by swapping the kitchen and the living room. So it's much prettier this direction than this direction of the trash and the road. And I don't know, there's just not much over here. It's dense. So it is the week of Thanksgiving, and it's frozen here. So it's probably around 40 degrees outside, but this is all frozen ground. So what you're seeing here is like a light frost that gets on everything, freezes overnight and starts to thaw during the day. So the ground, although it looks muddy, is completely hard. I'm just walking on frozen ground. You can see these little leaves. They're all got frost on top. But yet it's still comfortable. I don't know how to explain that, but it's true. I can still walk around sometimes without a jacket on. And that was a squirrel. Okay, so this is the unfinished home. Ask questions if you got any.